Welcome to another tier maker, and folks, this is a really dumb one. I found this list because I thought, hey, I watched an A24 film recently, and maybe I could look at ranking A24 films, and there's a lot of them. And then I thought maybe A24 horror films, but then some of them aren't really horror, they're kind of drama. I just watched a ghost story a couple nights ago and really liked it, but it's not a horror movie at all. And then I found this list, and it's so dumb, I just had to do it. Which A24 actors can I beat in a fight? This is completely ridiculous. And when I found this list, it just made me laugh. And I'm like, we're doing a tier maker of this. We have to. Chef, excuse me? Yeah, exactly. I'll zoom in a bit. Hopefully I'm not in the way. So yes, here we go. Actors I can completely demolish. Actors I can beat up. Actors that I maybe can beat up. Draw. Actors that can probably beat me up. Actors that can definitely beat me up. And no, I'm running. So, we're going to rip through these kind of quick. Although there's a couple on here, I'll be honest, I'm not sure who they are. I may have to try to do a Google image search or something. But here's the thing. Let me give you a real quick background on me so you know where I stand from a fighting perspective. I'm a mostly peaceful person, but I've practiced a couple of different martial arts for about 10-ish years. I haven't taken a martial arts class in over a decade, so it would be muscle memory, and which I still have some of. And then I'm also getting up there in age, so that's going to be a draw against me. I'm 6'3". I'm about 195-ish, and I've got good reach. I've got long arms, and I can take a punch. I know this from my sparring classes and the couple of interactions that I've had with people that were physical. So I went through all of my childhood never getting into a fight. Talked my way out of it. Bullies trying to start shit with me, I would talk my way out of it. You know, you pussy. Okay, whatever. I'd rather be called a pussy and not get beat up, right? But I didn't know how to fight. Then I learned how to fight, and I learned how to stay out of fights even more. Because taking martial arts classes is not to learn how to fight. It's to be aware of how to handle yourself if something happens. But you're not really trying to learn how to fight, not if you're doing it for the right reasons. And I was definitely doing it for the right reasons. I wanted to learn about the history of a couple of different styles and to physically kind of challenge myself and see what I could do. And I enjoyed it a lot. And then it came to a point to where the school moved a lot further away from me, and then I started working for Sega, and I was still going, but it wasn't as often as I wanted to. I still did some seminars, I still tested, but I didn't really get to do it like I wanted to and to really commit to it. And I was traveling a lot more from my job. All the seminars were on Saturdays. Like, I travel and get home Friday night, and it's like the last thing I want to do is go to a seminar when I haven't practiced in a couple weeks. So I just kind of fell out of it, which happens, right? I had a Kung Fu teacher that told me, everyone has their own journey, and some people's journeys take them away from martial arts, and that's fine. So that's my background. I'm not a fighter, but don't test me. I have reach. I'm tall. I'm not as fast as I used to be. I know I can take a punch. Depends on who's throwing it, though, and that's what we're going to get into here. Riz, I expected you to say something like that. I'm going to ignore everything you say in chat for the rest of this tier maker. All right. We're starting with Patrick Stewart. This isn't even fair. Right? Patrick Stewart's like 80 years old. All right. And I'm going to put him up here and completely demolish because it's just... the guy's ancient. Also, he's an international treasure. The fact that he's even on this list breaks my heart, but he's on it because Green Room was an A24 film? Let's look that up. A24, Green Room. I want to say it was A24. Yes, it was. So he's on the list because of A24. Harry, I told you about Green Room. Sick ass movie. One punch. I think he would go down in one punch. I'm sorry. You want to spar, Chef? Let's go. All right. Ryan Reynolds. Definitely. He definitely beat me up. The dude's in shape, right? The guy's Deadpool, and I'm sure, maybe I could get a punch in. I think he's younger than me. he's in way better shape than me. And by the way, I will say I'm in better shape now than I've been in pretty much my entire life. Even when I was taking martial arts, I wasn't lifting weights. I wasn't doing a lot of cardio. I'm lifting weights. I'm doing cardio. I'm in better shape now than I've been. But I'm older, and I know I've lost a step. So, having said that, Ryan Reynolds destroys me pretty much. Adam Sandler. All right, Adam Sandler's a little older than me. He's definitely out of shape. He's never really done any sort of physical training. There's a reason why he's not in any of the Marvel movies. I don't want to say demolish because he's New York. I'm going to put him as probably because he is New York. He is street. And you know he would go straight for the balls every chance he had. I'm going to put him as probably. But he's older than me. I can tell you right now, he's in worse shape than me. I could conceivably see him probably getting a couple of dirty shots in on me. And by the way, nothing's dirty in a fight. All right? If it's a fight where you're actually fighting 1v1 or you're taking on multiple attackers and there's no referees, it's not sport fighting, hit him in the balls. Do it. You have my permission. Every martial arts teacher I've ever had has pretty much said the same thing. Run fu is perfectly valid. And there's no such thing as a dirty fight if you're fighting for your life. Or if you're fighting to keep from being maimed. Throw dirt in their eyes, spit on them, throw your glasses at them, distract them, whatever it takes. Right? I believe fully Adam Sandler has all of those bags of tricks and then some. So I'm going to put it as probably, because I know I'm in better shape than he is, but that doesn't mean he couldn't pull some New York shit on me. I feel like you and Adam would be a good fight. Maybe. I know I've got reach on him. He's short. Timothy Chalamet. Shut the fuck up, kid. Get up there. This dude was in The Green Knight. I'm going to put him as beat up. I don't know enough about him. I think he's younger. He's definitely younger. He's not super short. He may have a couple of advantages on me. He might be faster than me. I think I could take him, though. He's kind of weak sauce. The Green Knight, by the way, decent movie. Hated the ending. You couldn't take Bob Barker. Okay. Oh God, what? I need some help with the actors' names. Colin Farrell? No way. He's up there with Ryan Reynolds. Destroy me. Completely destroy me. He's older than me. And that's it. He is Irish. I ain't fucking with that. He's also a little crazy. Colin Farrell destroys me. Bob Barker boxes. Bob Barker's also older than Sir Patrick Stewart. This dude, I'm gonna put him as probably beat me up. What the hell is his name? He was in Violence. Year of Violence, isn't it called? A very violent year. He was in the Star Wars movie, A Most Violent Year. Oscar Isaac. Okay, Oscar Isaac. Yeah, I think he's probably pretty tough. I think I'll land a couple shots. I think he takes me out. He's in pretty good shape. I also would feel bad hitting him because he's a good-looking dude. Some of these other guys are good-looking too. Like Timothy Chalamet, you're getting DDT'd. Like, I'm gonna land your face on the concrete, kid. Don't even. All right. Oscar Isaac, I would feel bad even throwing a punch at his face. I just start throwing punches at his body. Like, I don't want to mess up the moneymaker, right? You're a great actor. Love your acting. I'm not going to aim for the face. And then he would take me out. He'd probably pull some jujitsu shit on me and just put me down. Moon Knight. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Chef agrees. You lose. Yeah, I lose to Oscar Isaac. I don't know who this dude is. Who is this dude? I don't know who that dude is. He looks like someone I could demolish. But I don't know who he is. So we'll put him... We'll leave him down here at the bottom until we can figure out who he is. If I'm your manager, does that give you a bonus? Yeah, Jim Crockett, throw me your tennis racket. Seth Rogen. Okay, Seth Rogen is high a lot. And I don't mean that as a negative. I'm not saying that to be mean. But have you ever seen a stoner actually get into a fight? It's not pretty. They're moving in slow motion. You know he's not in shape, right? Now, Seth Rogen's the kind of guy who would be like, call up his friends. Security, get on this guy. But if we're talking like a 1v1 fight, I got him. I got him. I'm going to put him as I could beat up. Not demolish. He's got some weight on him, all right? He could probably take a few shots. I'm probably going to have to throw a lot of punches. But I could beat him up. I'm not afraid. Rowan is not a functional stoner. He is not, man. I've heard him on Howard Stern a couple times. He's not. Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah, I kind of got to put him up here. I'm sorry. He seems like a really nice fella who would eat a lot of fists. Oh God. Tom Hardy, get the fuck out of here. I am running for my life. That dude would crumble me into a ball. He would turn me into like the end that I had of The Mortuary Assistant last Friday, where I basically made that dude like bend his back backwards and like rolled him into a ball and chucked him into a corner. He would do that to me. No, Tom Hardy, instant destruction. He was too short to be Bane though. And the mask thing with Bane was really stupid. Bane, a lot taller than him. Tom Hardy's fucking great. I love the guy. And I would run from him. You know who else I would run from? That's right. He's on this list, right? Where's Willem Dafoe? Is Willem Dafoe not on this list? Are you kidding me? We've got Robert Pattinson's on here. But Willem Dafoe is not on here. I would put Willem Dafoe down with no, I'm running. He's older. I would have him in reach. But Willem Dafoe would bite my face. And I don't want that. He would look to claw and scratch and bite me. And before I even get into the squared circle, I think it would be ugly. I think he would psych me out. He would start doing some crazy actor shit and it would drive me crazy. And then he would beat me up. I would run from him. Bane would kill you. Defoe's scary. I would love to have a beer with Willem Dafoe. I bet he has so many fucking great stories. Okay. Steven Yeun. I think probably. I do think though. I think he can throw some punches. I think watching him on The Walking Dead, and I think he's kind of this quiet dude who can handle himself. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to put it down as a draw, even though I'm bigger than he is. I could see him. I think that might be a really good fight. I'll be honest. I think he has the energy. I think he would outlast me. I think my cardio wouldn't be up to his. Michael Fassbender. He's got reach on me, and he's in pretty good shape. I don't want to say definitely. I'm putting him up there with Oscar Isaac. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do you think Michael Fassbender could destroy me? Probably. Probably. That's why I'm putting him as probably. Robert Pity Pat would take your lunch. Robert Pattinson's in really good shape. He's also a pretty damn good actor. Even though the Batman movie was iffy. Not his fault. He did what he was asked to do. I don't know. Like, I don't know that he has the fire to really fight someone. Like, you'd have to do something to get his ire up. I'm gonna put him as a draw. I'll be honest. I think I think he and I have the same reach. He's a little younger than I am, but not by too much. He probably has some fight training, maybe more than me. Probably, maybe a lot more than me. I don't know. Maybe not. I didn't train full time for 10 years, right? It was nights and weekends. I think there's a chance I take him out, but there's a pretty good chance he takes me down. Adam Driver would take you. Agree 100%. I definitely, in fact, that guy is a little crazy. He also has reach. He might even have reach on me, and he's younger. He's probably got good cardio. He's in pretty good shape. The couple of times you see him in movies with his shirt off, he's in pretty good shape. That really bad meme from the Star Wars movie of him with his shirt off. I think he definitely beats me up. I think he definitely does. Ben Stiller. Come on, dude. Come on. Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller. Come on. Really? Come on. Do I have to say it? I'm sorry, Ben. I will consult with Chef, and he will teach me the Shining Wizard, and that will be my finishing move. Tommy Wiseau. I'm fucking running. Are you kidding me? You want to fight Tommy Wiseau? That guy's from the streets. The streets of Eastern Europe. Do you think that he's not going to pull a knife out of his boot and stab you? That dude's stabbing you. He is stabbing you somewhere soft, and it's not going to feel good. No. I would never fight him. Tommy's just crazy. Ben Stiller will hit you with the blue steel. Good one, Zombie. James Franco. Man. He's kind of a pretty boy, but I think he's kind of tough. Boy, it's somewhere in here. I think he probably could beat me up. I actually think James Franco's a little crazy. And I think if I said something wrong to him, he'd get pissed off and he would use that energy and he would kick my ass. He probably also has pretty good cardio. We'll go ahead and we'll put him in probably beat me up. Tommy will choke you with a football. Miles Teller. I'll tell you what about Miles Teller. This is weird because he has the most punchable face on this entire lineup. I told you this is stupid. Miles Teller has the most punchable face out of all of these. He does. I loved him in Whiplash. I've loved him in a couple of little independent movies. One of them that he did for A24 is called The Spectacular Now. It's not a bad movie. Sorry, a little independent film, high school romance type thing. God, he's got a punchable face. It would fuel me to want to land shots. But he's young and he's probably pretty fast. I'm going to put him down as probably beats me up. He also was in a boxing movie. I'm sure he's going to remember some of his training. In fact, now that I say that, yeah, I got to put him down here and definitely beat me up. I forgot he was in a boxing movie. Yeah, we got it. There's only so much I could do against a boxer before I just get pulverized. Would you ever do creator boxing? I'm too old for that shit. I think you can take out Ben Affleck's brother. Let me tell you something. I was looking at Casey Affleck here, and you know, he got me too'd, and that would give me some fuel to want to beat him up, you know, for the people that he's, I don't know if it was one person or more. We won't get into that. I will say though, kind of Boston, I don't underestimate people from the Massachusetts area. All right. You think I want to fight Treebeard? You think I want to fight Juggernaut? No. I'm running from both those guys, especially Treebeard. Treebeard would pick me up with one that choke slam me. Dude's 6'8". He's not even here right now to hear how wonderful I'm speaking about him. He didn't have to defend himself. You'll corner me for that, Chef? I'll tell you what though. I think if it was Ben Affleck, probably beats me up. Ben Affleck has trained his ass off multiple times for so many different action films. He beats me up. His brother, though, hasn't done any action films at all. He's in okay shape. I think it's a draw. I'm giving myself a little bit of credit here. He might be probably, but I'm going to go ahead and call that a draw. Treebeard would power slam me. Treebeard would suplex the shit out of me. Okay. I'm sorry. Who is that? What's his name? Oh God, I can't remember his name. I'm gonna put him as probably. He's young, he's smaller, but he's got speed. What the heck is his name? I've seen him in like 5 movies. Fuck. Like him. This is James Franco's little brother. Oh yeah, no, he's getting beat up. Sorry. You're 5'3". Everyone's fucking me up. I can't. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look that dude up. What was the movie he was in? I could look it up. Andrew Garfield. I don't give a fuck if you were Spider-Man, bro. You're right up there with Timothy. I'm sorry. By the way, heard him on the Mark Maron podcast a couple weeks ago. Super great guy. Sounds like a great hang. Like Andrew Garfield would love to have a beer with him, even though I don't drink anymore. Super cool hang. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna destroy you. The dude that's gonna be Blade. Oh, hell no. He's destroying me. He's training right now to be Blade. You think he can't fuck me up? No, he's gonna destroy me. You know who else? You know who else would destroy me? Actually, I'm gonna... no, definitely. Yeah, dude, Ethan Hawke might be older than me and smaller than me. Ethan Hawke. I'm telling you, Ethan Hawke's gonna destroy me. I'm sorry. He will channel the rage of all the alimony payments he's made and the child support payments, and he will rip me a new asshole. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, the dude from Luke Cage, yeah. How could you punch that adorable Spider-Man face? Sorry. If I had to come down to it, it would. He also looks like the vocalist from Monuments, the metal band. Jake Gyllenhaal. Dude, I'm gonna say probably. I know he's done some action movies, but not really a lot of them. A lot of the action movies he's been in, it's more the cerebral stuff. But I'm gonna put him as probably. I don't know that it's a draw. I think I definitely have the reach, and he's not that much younger than me. He might have really good cardio, and he might have some training. Hell, he probably knows. He's probably a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and all this shit I'm talking means nothing. Probably. Bubble Boy will kick your ass. I forgot about he was in Bubble Boy. Last one. This punk kid. I'm sorry. That dude was the whimpering guy that was in The Revenant. I'm sorry, kid. You're getting DDT'd. I will cross-face cripple you. You want $500? These last ones, I'll be honest, I don't know who any of these people are. Like, I think I kind of know who he is. I think. I don't know those four enough to make a judgment on them, so I'm going to leave them off the board. So there. That's the list. Now, Riz said something really rude earlier and said the only one I could beat up was Timothée Chalamet. I will agree with you on the fact that I could beat him up. So thank you for saying something nice. I appreciate it. I'm going to ignore the rest of what you said and just say, you said I could beat up Timothée Chalamet. Thank you so much, Riz. In actuality, you could probably take almost all of these, except Sir Patrick Stewart and maybe Timothée Chalamet, and drop them all down like 2 levels. Full disclosure, the ones I'm saying I could demolish, they're more like probablys. The ones that I'm saying are draws, they could probably beat me up, maybe even definitely. And honestly, if Colin Farrell wanted to fight me, I'm probably running as well. I just don't trust that dude. I honestly think Colin Farrell would give me that crazy ass look and would fuck me up.
And I love you.
Spleen Puncher with the raid. Thank you. We're doing a really stupid tier maker right now where I'm ranking A24 actors that I could beat in a fight. This is the dumbest tier maker I've ever done, but I did it. So there you go. And I'm going to rank them all in order. I'm sorry, Seth, you're definitely the most that I could beat up. Yeah, Sandler's is happening. I still think Sandler's got some New York street stuff in him that he would throw at me. This is tough draw. I think they're all kind of the same. I'm running from Tom Hardy, and I'm running from the Room Man himself. And these guys all down here, I'm giving Miles Teller maybe a little too much credit, but he was in a boxing movie, so maybe there's a chance that it's probably. Maybe I get some shots in on him. I think his ego, though, would keep him throwing a lot of punches to keep me from punching him in the face, and I think he would hurt me. I think it would be bad. Hi! Oh, Diane's here. Cat Jam. I wish I had that emote on my screen right here. Spleen Puncher, I could absolutely beat Miles Teller's ass. So I'm telling you, he's been in a boxing movie. I think Miles Teller would fuck me up. I'm honest. I'm just being honest. The most punchable face on this entire lineup. I think he would hurt me. I think it would be ugly. I would be so like, I have to destroy his face, and he would just start wailing on me. I think. I'm sorry. I would be like, hey, my martial arts training, the muscle memory is gonna come right back and save me, and he'd probably throw a right that would just have me seeing stars, and then he would just follow it up, right? Stun. He would stun lock me. Thank you for the raid, Spleen Puncher. I'm sorry. I'm basically done with this tier maker. What do y'all think? What do you think? Who on this list would you run from? If you're watching this on YouTube, put in the comments, who's the one you would run from on this list? Is this someone different from my two? Tommy Wiseau is insane. He's certifiable. You don't want to fight someone that's that crazy. And Tom Hardy's just built like a rock. That dude's going to destroy me. There's no way around it. I don't want anything to do with that. But who else on this list would you maybe run from? And is there anyone else on this list you think you could demolish? Throw it in the Twitch chat right now, or if you're watching this on YouTube, throw it in the comments. I would love to see it. Other than that, This has been the dumbest tier maker I've ever done. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Have a wonderful evening.